Hello people, it's your boy Usman back again with another video. This time it's Manchester United's game against Middlesbrough in the Premier League. Finally, after 2 weeks, we can make amends for that miserable performance against Bournemouth. Yes, I haven't bloody forgotten. But first things first, I just want to quickly recap on our previous game on Thursday against Rostov. You know, obviously, as you know, we did get through 1-0 on the night, but there's been a lot of people talking about Jose Mourinho style of play. You know, even Keane's come out and criticised him for some of the things he said after the game. Just before I should go ahead and touch on that, just want to mention the style of play. You know, first things first, you know, I've grown up all my life watching Ferguson and United teams under Ferguson. You know, we've been spoiled for choice. You know, we've been spoiled with the style of play. It's been absolutely fantastic from many periods of, you know, his career as a United manager. But what I do want to mention, some things that people don't actually realise, is that there were periods under Ferguson that we played absolutely shocking and we did get a result. You know, Man United are famously known for playing poorly and getting a result. You know, that's why people say that's what, you know, that's the kind of win you get as a champion, so to speak. That's kind of based on United and the way we used to dug out victories under Fergie time and time again. And I don't understand why Jose's getting so much criticism for his tactics against Rostov. Yes, I do agree it was very defensive and perhaps wasn't the right idea. But you got to realise we haven't got the personnel to play that expansive football at the moment. You know, some of our players aren't really playing in form, and you're probably thinking, Usman, we had pretty much everyone that you'd play in the first team, bar maybe Martial. But it's just the players aren't gelling at the moment, and at the moment, given the circumstances we're in, we just need to get the results. You know, like I said in a couple of my other videos, we've been playing fantastic during the season, such as the games against Burnley and Stoke in particular that come to mind, even against Arsenal. You know, all those games we should have won because we played fantastic, but we didn't win. You know, would you rather play brilliant football and not get a result, or play shocking football and get a result? Yes, I know I criticise Van Gaal for the same thing, but the only difference between Jose and Van Gaal is the fact that, you know, we have played fantastic football previously, but we haven't been getting the results. So you can't really criticise him if we're getting the results now, because you were hating on him when we played brilliant and we didn't get results. So it's kind of hypocritical from some of our fans. Not taking any shots, but just, you know, I thought I'd make that point. Just regarding that in general, I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's just my personal opinion. You know, also just to touch upon that as well, something I love about Jose, what other managers don't tend to do. You know, for example, Wenger, Klopp and Pep in particular, you know, they don't have the balls to set up defensively. And I know it sounds stupid, because when you're a top team, you should be going, you know, gung-ho every game. But I think it's quite easy to set up attacking teams and, you know, tell the players to go and play with freedom. But what you see with Klopp, Pep and Wenger is recently they've been getting, you know, exposed at the back massively, and that's something we haven't, you know, had happen to us bar that Chelsea game when we lost 4-0. So that's another thing that I would want to give credit to Jose. He has set up us, you know, it made us a bit solid to beat as well. We haven't lost in such a long time. You know, obviously we lost to Chelsea the other day, but that was because the referee's an absolute twat. But that all aside, but what I'm trying to say is Jose deserves a bit more credit for the way he's made us difficult to beat, and that's something, you know, that kind of gets overlooked because we're not necessarily playing that sort of flashy football that, you know, you'd associate with Man United teams off the pass. But like I said, sometimes Ferguson hasn't played that way. And that all aside, let's get on to the game against Middlesbrough. You know, first things first, no Zlatan, he's banned. No Herrera, he's banned. Pogba's gone off injured. What the hell are we going to do? Rooney, we don't know if he's fit. I would have not played Rooney anyways, to be honest. Martial, I've just had a quick bit of, you know, research and all that kind of stuff. According to the Man United website, they don't know if Martial or Rooney are going to be fit for this game. We're hoping Martial will be fit, but like I said, there's no guarantees on that. Overall, I am worried because, you know, as you probably don't know, or you may know, Karanka, the Middlesbrough manager, has actually been sacked. For whatever reason, they've not been doing fantastically in the league scoring wise. Defensively, they've been fairly solid, but, you know, he's been sacked. We saw what happened with Leicester when they snaked the manager out. The players got galvanised, and that gave him a sort of extra boost. You know, go in and put a performance. And I really hope that this isn't the same thing that's going to happen with Middlesbrough. You know, they're fighting the relegation battle. They need points desperately, and like I said, the manager's gone, so they might, you know, it might just boost their players and give them a bit extra edge facing those. You know, they've got a new manager. I know it's a caretaker manager, but still, the players are going to be wanting to impress the manager. You know, it's a fresh start for them. So it's an opportunity for them to obviously showcase their talent to the caretaker manager and potentially, you know, push their way into the starting lineup. You know, it's a tricky situation for us to be in because, like I said, it just gives them an extra boost, and it's just come at a bad time for us United fans, so to speak. I was going to say players, I ain't no player. But yeah, it's just something that I just thought I'd mention. Regarding the game itself, you know, very cautious and nervous going into the game. Cautious is not the right word, but very nervous going into the game because of the injuries, like I mentioned. I don't really know exactly what Joe's going to do. I'm not a massive fan of the formation at all. I don't think we've got the personnel to play these players. Valencia, for me, he's absolutely fine, but Blind, again, another injury as well. I didn't mention that, but he's not quick enough to play there. If Luke Shaw's playing left wing back, you know what, I'll be happy with that. But Blind or Darmy, for me, they're not good enough going forward, so the formation does not suit them at all. Personally, if it was up to me and he's going to play, personally, if he was up to me and he's going to play this formation, I'd personally play Ashley Young at left wing back, because he actually has a bit of end product about him, you know, something going forward, and he can actually defend. He's probably better than Darmy in defending as well. But regarding my team selection, I'm going to go for 4-3-3. I say it every week. Last couple of games, Jose hasn't been doing that. I don't think he's going to do it anyways, but just pretend I'm the manager and this is what I do. So De Gea in there, right back, best right back in the world for me at the moment. No doubt about it. Valencia, centre backs, Smalling, forget Smalling actually, Bailly, Rojo, left back, please play Luke Shaw. I've got a feeling I'm going to play Darmian. I don't rate Darmian at all, but I'm going to go Luke Shaw. 3 in the midfield, like I said, Pogba, Herrera aren't, oh god, they're not fit, so it's going to have to be Carrick and Fellaini, who actually played sick last game. Hopefully it's Carrick and Fellaini. In front of them, I'm really hoping it's Mkhitaryan, but I've got a feeling I don't know why, I just think Lingard's going to play that, which would really annoy the hell out of me, because I don't think he's not enough going forward creativity wise. He's good off the ball and, you know, it gives us a bit of energy, but I just don't think we need that in this game. You know, with all the injuries we got, Pogba, Zlatan, Herrera not playing, we're going to be lacking a lot of creativity, so I really hope it's either Mata playing the number 10 or Mkhitaryan playing number 10. Either of them, I don't really mind. On the right, Mata or Mkhitaryan, like I said, either way around, I don't really care. Left, really hoping this is Martial. I don't know if he's fit. Oh god, I hope it's Martial. I'm not really sure. If he's not Martial, the only other person can be Lingard, really. I suppose Ashley Young could play there, but our team looks so bad on paper, honestly. And Rashford up top, like I said, no brainer. Really don't really know what else to say about that. Regarding Middlesbrough, like I said, the manager has been sacked. The players are going to get galvanised. The players to watch out for them, obvious one for me personally, is Negredo, who's absolutely lethal if he's given any sort of inch. I think it was Traore who gave, was it Darmian or Blind who had an absolute mare of Traore in the first game when we won 2-1. I think it was Traore. Flipping out. That guy's got a bit of pace about him. He has come from Barcelona, so he's a decent player as well. So I'll probably say them two to look out. I don't even know if Downey's been playing, but obviously he's a quality player on his day. You know, we should be beating Middlesbrough. They've been struggling. They've got the least goals, if I'm not mistaken. I think they've only got like 19 goals in the flipping the whole season. I thought we were bad, but they've topped up somehow. They've only conceded 30 goals, which is obviously good. 5th best defence in the league, apparently, something along those lines. I'm not even going to lie, it just seems like it's going to be nil. Let's be honest, we're not scoring a lot of goals. Half of our flipping team, main players should I say, aren't playing. We really need Rashford and Mkhitaryan and Mata to step up, and I'm pretty confident them three will definitely be playing. I'm not sure about Martial, like I said, but them 3 individuals have to step up. The only 2 players really in our team I would rate creativity wise that will be playing is Mata and Mkhitaryan. So this is an opportunity for them to really, you know, show us what they're made of. They're going to have to carry us. I don't really give a damn about the performance. Like I said, we're at the stage in the season where we just need the points. We have played fantastic in other games, like I've said. You can play flipping amazing, you can play like Barcelona, but if you don't get the 3 points, who gives a shit? But yeah, like I said earlier, just go out there, get the 3 points. It's going to be a shocking game, I can just tell. I'm just going to go 1-0. I don't know what you guys think. Feel free to leave your score predictions in the bloody comments. Anything you feel like you agree with, disagree with, also leave that in the comments. What do you think, you know, about the Jose sort of situation with Kino? Just coming back on that, about his comments, saying Jose always cries. Again, don't want to, you know, compare him to Fergie in any means, but Fergie used to cry about the referees consistently, so I don't understand why Keane's having such a go at Jose. Yes, I understand some of the things he said were, you know, a bit overboard, but at the end of the day, he's done a fantastic job for us. He deserves a lot more praise from our own. You know, like, you've been getting criticised from every bloody other person. You don't need Keane flipping, one of the United greats, potentially legend in some people's eyes, probably in my eyes as well, to be fair. We don't need him slagging him off as well, even though he probably doesn't agree with what he's saying. Just don't slag him off. You never hear flipping Henry slagging Wenger off. I know it's not the same because Jose wasn't Keane's manager, but I just feel like they're taking shots at United constantly, and, you know, it's uncalled for. We're getting shots from everywhere else. We don't need our own, you know, slagging us off or digging us out, so to speak, even if it is potentially right in some people's eyes. But that all aside, hope you guys enjoy the video, first things first, and I hope you enjoy the game. Like I said, I'm going to go for a 1-0. I think it's going to be a very cagey affair. I can't really see it being an exciting watch. You know, by all means, I will be watching the game, obviously, because we can't be missing the games. But that all aside, I hope you enjoy the game. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And fingers crossed, it's a bloody positive result. We got an opportunity to overtake no more views from the 6. Please, no more Drake memes. For the love of God. That all aside, like, share, subscribe if you're new. Brother makes videos regularly, and you know, we'll see you tomorrow. Come on, United, get the bloody 3 points. Come on, boys.